and this is the reading to predict your love life in the year of 2021 for those that like predictions. And so I'm going to read all upright, and I'm going to tell you who's in your life, what's going on, will you be committed, loosely committed, not committed at all. We're going to go in. I'm going to basically tell you the ins and the outs. So like I said, this is for the year of 2021. 1 second. Give me 1 second. How y'all doing? Give me 1 second. I can't get these damn. How is everybody? How is everyone? Are y'all getting my notifications? What in the hell? Okay, there it goes. I got it open. Okay. All right. So I'm using a brand new deck because I don't want to. Let's see. I want to have a fresh new card, fresh new energy. So let me get the demo cards out there. Okay. So let's start with the Aries. So what is your love life like in the year of 2021? These are all upright, like I said. I just literally saw the Nine of Cups for you, so that could, Knight of Pentacles. So there's a connection happening in 2021, possibly with an earth sign for you, all right? Wow, success and forward movement. Somebody says somebody you're going to travel with, or like, it's somebody that's going to really, it's somebody you connect with. Could be a water sign or a Cancer. All I can tell you is that these are cards of success, all right? Basically cards of success. They could be at a distance from you. I want to say at a distance, because I got a bunch of cards of distance. So I don't know if you're like dating somebody long distance, or if it's somebody that I feel like it'll be distant at first and then it comes together. Is what I kind of get. All right. And I feel like if you have any connections right now, maybe you're going to walk away from a connection, or if you already have walked away, I see you walking into a decent connection with somebody like the Knight of Pentacles, who's reliable. They're not like the game playing type. So you got pretty good cards here, and they could be a Cancer or water. I got a lot of water energy or an earth sign for some of you. All right. That's what I feel for you. It's definitely a strong, stable connection is what I keep wanting to say to you. What's the most likely? Lots of sex energy. Now this could be like a placeholder connection. It may not be the end all be all, but it's a connection that's going to provide you emotions and the physical. All right, I'll put it that way. But it's whoever they are. They could be a Capricorn too. Look out for an earth sign or a water sign. I'm seeing you in some type of connection. Do I get the most long-term connection? Not necessarily, but that's not saying it won't be that either. It's just saying that whoever they are, it's somebody you're going to be traveling with. They could be at a distance from you. Maybe you move toward them, or they move toward you to be in this relationship. It's that type of energy. All right, and it's definitely a lot of forward movement between you two. All right, it's definitely a good connection. It's another Aries. Whoever it's going to be a connection that comes in. I feel like some of you will meet this person out of the blue. It's like a wrecking ball type. Literally, I got Miley Cyrus's wrecking ball. They came in like a wrecking ball. You never hit so hard in love. Like it's going to be this thing that really throws you off your rocker. Is it the end of this year or in the next year they're going to meet them? Yeah, it's this year. You could meet this person by the end of the year suddenly. See, it's a sudden thing. I keep saying it's a sudden thing. Detroit loves me. Well, I love Detroit. Never been there, but I've heard about it. It's a sudden connection. If it's not this year, you'll meet them suddenly next year. But it feels like you could meet this person this year, for the rest of this year. A lot of signs here. I got Scorpio, Aries, Capricorn, Earth sign. I got water. Water and Earth is prominent, but it could also be an Aries too. All right. So do I feel like it's the most long term? What's the likelihood that it'll be long term? No, I don't think it's long term. I think it may be a connection that you two have a lot of fun. There's a lot of emotions there, but it may not be the most long term thing. I hate to tell you that, but that's what I pick up on. I ain't gonna tell you something I see something I don't. Thanks for the 499, Marlene. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Now let's go to Taurus. Taurus, what's your love life like in the year of 2021? What is Taurus's love life like in the year of 2021? Sex galore. Oh, it's the one you've been waiting on. Is it long term? It could be, and you actually could end up having kids with this person. Somebody may have kids. Somebody may either already one have kids, or kids are a possibility with you and this person. If obviously if you're dried up like a bag of bones, like I always joke about, then it's not your story. But for the ones looking for something long term where you can settle down and actually have a family with this person, this is going to be the one most likely. All right, this will probably be the one you've been basically waiting on. All right. Lots of growth. I'm seeing you have the two pregnancy cards. So if you don't want to get pregnant, you might want to wrap it up in the year 2021, especially if you're fertile still. If you know you're not fertile, then this ain't your story. I would just say to you, expect love in that year, and it could be something that lasts long. Empress, this is in the card. This is in the position if it's going to last long, I would say yeah, because Empress can talk about growth, expansion, family. You could end up having a family with this kid, a family with this person, and they could have kids. Is what I meant to say. They could have kids, or you're going to have kids with this person. All right. For me to say it like that, some of you they may have a little bit of an immature side, or they could be a bit younger. For me to say that, all right, is what I feel. So yes, I would say, be ready. Somebody may already have kids, or you'll end up having kids with this person. Is what I keep wanting to say. All right. Okay. Let's do Gemini. Let's do Gemini. Okay. And they could be a bit younger. For me to say that, they could have a little bit, either a little bit younger, or there's a little bit of an immature side to the person. All right. Let's do Gemini now. The Devil. Oh, you'll be tied to something. It's gonna be dramatic though. It's a short-lived connection, Gemini. I hate to tell you that. Is it going to last? No, it won't last. Gemini, maybe it's just telling you to take connections lightly in the year 2021, because I want you to steer clear of love. I hate to tell you that. I hate to fucking tell you that, because I know y'all give me shit all the time about y'all readings being negative. And unfortunately, I think that this is not going to be a long-lasting connection. It feels like a connection that as fast as it happens, it stops, unfortunately. A lot of drama with this person. In fact, they may have, they actually may even be involved with others, with that Three of Swords being there. I'm going to ask you, what's the advice for Gemini in love? Yeah, keep moving forward. I would actually say, I want to tell you, I'm going to give you a warning for 2021 and for the rest of this year in 2021. I just want you to take connections lightly. See it for what it is. All right. I don't think you're going to have a long-lasting connection in 2021. I think as fast as it starts, it stops. And I hate to tell you this, because I just did a reading where love's coming in for y'all, and I felt, and not every Gemini is going to be hit by this. I just encourage you to watch your moon or rising. All right. Maybe you'll get more clarity out of your moon and rising sign. So, all right. So if you know your moon and rising sign, I would actually steer clear of love in that year and just do your own thing. All right. Do your own thing. Look, I'm about to pull money cards and look what popped out. Now your money looks good. Your money looks good. I wouldn't stress about money, because I feel like new projects, new career opportunities, could be an advancement in your current workplace, or a promotion, raises, things like that. All right. Okay. Let's do Cancer. Let's do Cancer. All right, what's Cancer's love life in the year of 2021? Uh-oh, sex, explosive sex. You're going to be actually having more than one option in that year. You may be the type that, you got your own card, look. Thanks for the $7.99 townhouse. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, it don't matter the amount. The contribution is appreciated. I don't care if it's 3 cents. Thank you. I feel like for you, you'll end up being with some fire sign. Why am I feeling the need to tell you? There's going to be 2 options you have in the year 2021. One, the strongest one will be of the zodiac sign of Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. And it could be a Cancer, another Cancer for some of you, or a Scorpio. Choose the fire sign. I want to say choose the fire sign, or the one that comes off like a fire sign, or the Cancer or the Scorpio. Like, there's going to be a strong connection. You're going to have more than one decision and people you could choose from, but I would choose the King of Wands, which is King of Wands. Yeah, it could be an Aries or a fire sign. So make sure that you choose the fire sign. I feel like there's going to be more than one option for you. There's going to be more than one option. it ain't really about choosing. Just choose the one that you feel is the best, because it's gonna be a really good one here that's gonna like pursue you to no end. They're gonna come in unexpectedly with the Tower. It's gonna be an unexpected love, unexpected love, and you're gonna fall for them. Is it gonna last? Yes. They'll probably end up being with this person in a relationship or a marriage. Just the marriage card. Look at that. Some of you could end up moving in with this person or living with them, relationship. So it's going to last, but make sure you make the right choice. It's definitely a fiery energy or a Scorpio energy. I got fire mostly. Some of you are going to end up with a fire sign or another Cancer for some of you, all right? But yes, you'll end up in a relationship or a marriage with that person, all right? Okay, let's do Leo now. Let's do Leo now. Okay, so what about Leo? Will Leo find, let's see. Yes, you will. Some of it's an Aries. You'll end up with an Aries. You'll be very guarded, and you have a lot of trust issues, but in the end, you'll end up in a connection. Make sure you kind of are not too closed off, because you could end up being that type that watches the ship sail, and you'll end up regretting missing out on something. So you need to make sure that if you're ready for love, you got to be ready for it. You can't be focusing on past hurts, past experiences, because your most likely outcome is the lovers. So I would say you need to kind of be ready for the love because it's coming in. But some of you may watch the ship sail because of past hurts, being afraid to be vulnerable, being a bit closed off. I think that trust issues is going to fuck you up if you let it fuck you up. You can avoid being fucked up by putting the trust issues to the side, because I think this could be the one that you end up with long term. Like it could be a life partner scenario or a soulmate scenario. All right, so you need to kind of clear all the bad, negative memories, the energies, because I think that you'll be the one that determines if this goes far or not the person you're dealing with. So it'll be in your hands. How much you allow in, how much you allow them in, will be the determining factor on whether it's going to work out or not. All right. So you need to be careful with that, because I feel like somebody it's a Gemini or an Aries you end up with, or a Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. I have air sign energy. Air, yeah, that's what I kind of feel. All right. So be aware of that. Yours is very straight to the point. I'm not going to add little filler, all right, to make you feel good. Well, everybody press the like button. There's 647 people in here and only 99 likes. What's that about? Please, if you don't mind, press the like button. I would highly appreciate that. Okay, let's go for it. So what about Virgo? Give me the energy of Virgo. Uh-oh, Virgo. Yes, this is going to be your soulmate, because they're going to like money just like you do. Look at that. Look at these money. This is a couple here. You're going to be in a relationship with somebody who likes money just like you like money. Some of you may have more than one decision in partners. So this is telling me you're going to have multiple options. But there's one that's going to sweep you off your feet, because you two are like two peas in a pod. You both have similar personalities. This is a couple. I don't care if it's opposite gender, same gender. It don't matter. I just get you two being the, honestly, look at that. They're going to be a homebody like you. So if you're a homebody, you're going to attract a homebody. You're going to attract someone that's kind of introvert like you are. All right? And you may have more than one decision and people you can choose from. But I think that you'll be like guided toward the one you need to be with. So I don't think it's going to be a case of you missing out. Like you'll know immediately who they are when you meet them. And they could end up being an earth sign just like you, or another Virgo. You will be with this person long term. Look at that. Hero font. I just pulled that. You actually may end up getting married to this person down the line. You will have more than one choice, but there's going to be one in particular that you're going to know immediately. It's the one you're going to end up with. And it's a life partner type energy. All right? Life partner. Keep that in mind. All right? Could be another earth sign like you, a Taurus with the hero font. Could be a possible air sign, but some of you are going to end up with the same element you are, or they have a lot of earthy elements in their chart. All right? Let's do Libra now. Okay. Can you give me Libra's love life in the year of 2021? I think that, you may have connections come in, but you're going to just decide to be single ultimately. You'll have little like placeholder connections or connections that come in. And why do you decide to be single? Because of the Ace of Swords. So unfortunately, Libra, you kind of like what Gemini got. you'll decide ultimately just to be single in next year, because I feel like you'll be dealing with a bunch of bullshit connections. One, now they may not necessarily be bullshit. They just may take forever to progress, which has you feeling kind of like you're impatient. Like I ain't gonna fuck around and wait for nobody. So you're gonna be in this I ain't waiting for nobody to make up their mind or to commit. I'll just be a single bitch making money. All right, that's what I kind of, or single bastard basically. And that's what I kind of feel for you, because your most likely outcome's a Nine of Pentacles. You'll be single, but at least you'll be making that money, which tells me your money's gonna be more. Your money's gonna be popping next year as opposed to your love life, or not your love life. It's your money that's going to be the big progressing thing for you. All right. That's what I kind of feel. And if you're connected to somebody already, you could end up finding yourself single from that connection in the year 2021. There could be a severance between you and that person. All right. In the year 2020. I hate that that's how it is, but I got to tell you what I get. Those are not lovey-dovey cards. Look at this. That's not lovey-doveyness. This is not cards of lovey-doveyness. Some of you, if you're involved, I feel like there's some secrets that come out that cause you two to separate. I hate to say that. That's what I was getting. I got to tell you what I get. I hate negativity just as much as the next person, but I'm not going to sit here and blow rainbows up your ass to make you feel good. All right? Doesn't mean it's going to happen. This is just a prediction. The future is changeable. Nobody can predict the future 100%. Let's do Scorpio. Okay. Let's see. Get my placeholders. Okay. All right. So let's do Scorpio. What's coming up for Scorpio in 2000? This card Tower keeps coming out for everybody. I still see you dealing with a little bitty, nothing too serious. You'll have an unexpected option come in from now until the end of 2021. There will be a connection that comes in like unexpectedly. It won't go nowhere though. Like I feel like I'm sorry to tell you that, and I'm reading all uprights. Get that in mind. You'll have options come in, and you'll have one that comes in. Could be another water sign like you, or another Scorpio. Could be a fire sign even, or a Pisces too. I just get that there'll be an option that comes in, but you won't end up with them. You won't stick with them. Sex too. Like I get sexual energy. There could be, I feel like maybe what's their advice in love? What is Scorpio's advice? Withdrawal. I would actually stick with yourself. You don't need nobody to be miserable with. You can be miserable all by your damn self. Ain't that right? You need to, enjoy your alone time, because when the right one does come along, all right, you'll be thankful for it. But enjoy your alone time while you have it. I think for me to say it like that, I think that your year is 2022 or past that, because I feel like it won't be 2021. I would actually, for some reason, I feel the need to tell you, enjoy your singleness or alone time. This is not for couples, obviously. Enjoy your alone time while you have it, because I feel like there's going to be one that swoops you up and you'll be, there ain't going to be no more alone time. So it's going to happen, but it's not going to be next year. What about the ones that are already connected? How's that going to go? You may have, I get that for some of you that are already in a relationship, I'm going to switch to another. You may decide to keep your options open from that relationship. Somebody may be snooping on the outside, looking for other connections is what I'm also getting, but I'm not focusing on that. This is mostly for singles that are looking for options. I should have emphasized that in the title, but let's do Sagittarius. Okay. Will everybody press the like button, please? Thank you so much. Thank you for everything. Thank you. Let's do Sagittarius right there. Okay. Thanks for the super chat, Nikki T. Thank you so much. Thanks for the super chat, Townhouse again. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thanks for the super chats. All right. Here we go. So let's do Sagittarius. Sagittarius, at what point you got to open up? I've been telling y'all this for a while. I tell you in every prediction read. Yeah, you're going to be having more than one option. You will. I feel like a lot of you will have one. Okay, my prediction for you is you'll have two options actually in the year 2021, but you're going to keep it secret from your main one that you have another option. Like you may be playing the field and trying to weigh out which one works out better, but there's going to be two particular options that you have, and you may keep it secret from your options that you have another option. That's what I kind of get. Or you'll be dating around or playing the field. There's going to be one in particular that could go the Ace of Pentacles with. That's good. That's a good indication. But you're not going to be upfront with the people you deal with about the options you have. Like you'll play it around to see which one works. All right? You'll play around to see which one works, which tells me that you may be a player or a playette in the year 2021. I'm not saying you're a bad person, but you will be juggling your options, which tells me you'll have more than one. And mark my words, you may think I'm full of shit right now, but I see your love life playing out as such, as I'm about to describe. There'll be two options that you have, or you'll have an option, but still keep your options open, trying to look for the better one, but not being upfront that you have other options or are playing the field with that other one. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like that's the energy I get, which tells me you'll have opportunities, good opportunities. One could last. Can you give me a potential sign of the one it would last with? Could be a Scorpio or a water sign. Some of you are going to end up with a water sign or somebody with watery elements, all right, is what it's telling me. Okay, so I don't care if you didn't like the reading or not, that's what I got. I'm not going to make up stories to make you feel good. Thanks for the 10, JNT. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like my videos. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thanks, Flames Twin Light, for the feedback. All right, let's do Capricorn. Capricorn is an ex that wants a second chance. Okay, you got love coming in. That's good. What's with these options people are having? You will have love. In fact, it may last. They may be a bit younger than you or act a little bit more immature than you. I know Capricorns usually like the librarians of the zodiac. Or like that's the way I always imagine Capricorn, like the overly serious sign, very by the book, very methodical. So I feel like you'll have more than one option, one last. And I think this connection, either one is younger or they act a bit younger than you. I'll put it that way. Like, so you may find that happens to you. You will have that option to be with this person, but some of you, they may not be your type. There's something about them that you're not really, like it's saying that it could possibly last with the Knight of Cups being your most likely outcome with them. But immaturity may throw you off, or the way that they act. They may not be on your level as far as maturity wise, which has you maybe thinking, now this is free will. This is when free will's come into play. Some of you will stick with this person, but some of you will still explore what else is better because of image. How do they act, this person? Dramatic, 5 of Wands. Dramatic. They're a drama king and or queen. They're a drama king and or queen. So you may not like this person's immaturity, which has you by the end of the next year, 2021, thinking, okay, do I want this, or do I want to stick around? Do I want to settle for this type of thing, or do I want to look for what's better? All right. So yeah, the opportunity for a relationship, but it's totally up to you. This is where free will comes into play. I got cards flying out. Let's do Aquarius. Okay. Okay, let's see. Now, oh, I've got the wrong deck. Wait. I'm pulling from the wrong deck. Which deck am I using? These are the ones I'm supposed to be. Okay. What the fuck am I doing? Is that the right one? Let's see. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure I got the cards right before I flip out. This is it. Okay, this is the, okay. All right. Let's do Aquarius now. Aquarius, what's your love life like in 2021? The Death card. Maybe connections you're dealing with are ending by the end of this year or going into next year. I see you being on the outs with a connection you may have already dealt with. That may be over. It comes to an end. Is there any new? Could be. Okay. So I feel like any current connections will end by the end of this year or going into next year. You may have a little rough patch in the next year and a half. I want to say near, I don't know why I said year and a half. Well, I mean, yeah, the rest of this year, next year. I actually see basically you having another option besides the one you've dealt with or dealing with. So any connections you're dealing with right now or by the end of the year are done. Into next year, done. I get that that's going to be over. Closure. Coming to a close. You may have a little bit of a rough patch in love, unfortunately. You will find somebody. You're gonna have to. The message I get in my head is you're gonna have to kiss a few more frogs to get to your prince or princess. All right. You'll have some of you are about to get done with it. I think that any connection you may be dealing with right now may be ending by the end of this year, going into next year. That's the feeling I got. And I don't see you being in a long-term thing just yet. It feels like something that you'll have to really. You're gonna have to like kiss a few more frogs before you get to your prince or princess. But I see you meeting the big one in the next year or so. Like it doesn't feel like it's right away, but I see you being a part of a couple, but it's not with the one you're thinking about or dealing with. I'm telling you, that's the energy I get. Now, if you know you're sealed in your marriage, like you know you're good, don't worry. Why are you watching this anyways? But it won't be with the one you're thinking about or you're dealing with or the immediate option. The next option is not your one, but there's gonna be one that comes along where you end up in the most long-term thing. Bye, Hulk. Fuck off, Hulk. You've been coming to multiple rooms talking shit. All right, you big green bastard. You. All right. Just saying. All right, that's what I kind of feel. I feel like you have. Keep this in mind. Kissing a few more frogs before you get to your prince or princess. All right. Any current connections, that's going out the window. Like I said, if you know you're sealed into a relationship, you know it ain't going nowhere, don't freaking freak out. But I'm just saying, if you already been aware of that, then just know it. You're right, it's coming to a close. But I don't see you meeting your end all be all just yet. It's not right around the corner. That's what I get in my head. All right. So no, I'm not in love. Love just don't work out for me. All right. Let's do Pisces. Okay, we're not gonna. Okay, let's see. Pisces. Uh-oh. Next year, major lover, the one you've been waiting for. Most likely outcome, the star card. It does. Some of you are gonna end up with an Aquarius or a water sign. You know what's so funny is, you know what I kind of feel for you? You will end up with this person, but just let me predict that, and this is in 2021, I feel like you're going to have a lot of negative emotions with this person before it gets better. Like it feels like a connection that comes in. I think you're going to fall in love in next year if you're not already in love. But I feel like it'll get worse before it gets better, which I hate to tell you that, but it does have a good resolution to it. It does have a good resolution to it. It doesn't feel like it's any energy of finalness, or finale. It feels. I see you being with the one you've been waiting for. You're the one I've been waiting for. But I feel like it'll get worse before it gets better. Keep that in mind. All right. I want to say for some of you, if this is a connection you're already dealing with, you too will get worse before you get better. I'll put that out there. But if you're not in a relationship, just know that there's the major lover here in 2021. But keep this in mind. Don't keep this in mind for next year. It'll get worse before it gets better. It'll pick up, get worse, but then gets better, and it could last. All right. Keep that in mind. So that means another water sign or an Aquarius, possible Earth. All right. So keep that in mind. Okay, let's do collective. This is for everybody in the room that's watching. All right, so we're going to go a little bit more in depth for the collective. Let me find the collective subtitle. Okay, here we are. All right, collective. So let's see what you're dealing with this year. So going for the rest of the year, what are you going to be dealing with in love? The Queen of Swords. So this is you basically not taking shit anymore. This is you cutting out the toxicity of anyone you're dealing with or anybody coming your way. You're not going to deal with their shit right away. You're going to be very persistent on not dealing with bullshit. All right? Like you'll feed it to an extent, but if it's bullshit, it's going right out the window. So whether this is a connection you feel like cutting out already or options coming in that you're not going to take any bullshit. So the second you start seeing games being played or bullshit, the fuckery, you cut it out right away. Now, if this is actually a connection you're dealing with right now, just know that you're going to get fed up and with the bullshit. If they don't straighten up, you're going to cut them out. But if this is saying that you're going to have options coming in, you're going to be you're going to keep them on a very short leash. That's the word. I don't even know the word. Okay. Going into the New Year's by the end of, okay. I see you withdrawing from, it's possible that some of you are going to withdraw from connections for the rest of the year or get rid of any toxic thing you may be dealing with right now. And by New Year's, you're like withdrawing, like you're at home a lot, you stay at home a lot. What about the next year overall, love-wise? You may find yourself being hard to be vulnerable. You will have more options next year, which is most likely outcome going into the end of 2021. Ooh, you're learning. Okay, what I keep getting for you is some of you are going to end up with somebody. I do see some of you finding love by the end of next year. What I find so strange is you possibly have more than one, with that Two of Wands being there. And if there's any connection you're dealing with right now, you're going to be very indecisive whether you're going to leave that connection alone or not. But if you're optionless, just know that you're going to be very picky on what you'll deal with and what you won't deal with. You'll have a very, very, very short fuse, basically, is what I keep getting. There is a serious one coming by the end of next year. Like, I feel like there's going to be somebody here. Could be an Aries or a Taurus. What is their purpose for you? You tend to attract very toxic people. There will be somebody here, but I do see a little bit of a rough patch for you. But for the most part, I see you being in control of yourself. It's not really about love, really. It's more so you're learning lessons on what you will take and what you won't take. So maybe you were a doormat for a lot of your life. You took a lot of people's shit. They would say and do shit, and you'd still give chance after chance. I think that you're going to become this is what I get, and this is not even about love. I mean, yeah, it is, but it's like, you're going to be this person that doesn't take shit no more. You will not be somebody's doormat. You're going to be that foot that walks over the doormat, not the doormat that the foot walks over. Like, I see you being this boss-ass bitch, boss-ass bastard, not taking shit. You can do that all by yourself type. Now, I'm not saying you won't be with nobody, but what I'm saying is you'll have a very, 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 very specific way on how you want things to go. And if they don't provide that particular experience for you, they're out the door. All right? And so that's what I'll put out there for you. So you've been through it enough and you've learned your lesson. You've tolerated enough and you're not going to tolerate any more fuckery or bullshit. All right? And that's what I feel for you, collective. And with that being said, you all have a good one and I will talk to you later. All right? Oh, one second. I want y'all to pick a card. Pick deck 1 or 2 for your future person's zodiac sign. So pile 1, yours is most likely a water sign, and it possibly could be something long term if you pick number 1. They're either a water sign or an earth sign, and this is going to be somebody you probably end up long term with. I'm just saying. So look out pile number 1 for somebody under the zodiac sign of Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I keep forgetting where the viewfinder is. All right. If you pick pile number 2, what's your most likely zodiac sign to look out for that you'll end up with? An Aquarius or an air sign. I know. All right, go ahead and start throwing the tomatoes. All right, Jesus. In my head, I picked number 2. Lord, what have the number 2 people, including myself, got ourselves into? All right. So basically, Page of Swords and the Aquarius card. Look out for a strong air sign, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. Now, what if they don't end up being an Aquarius? What if that's or an air sign? Well, put it this way: the person may distribute very air sign traits like aloofness, plays a lot of games. Tyler, you're so biased. I ain't listening to you being biased. Like, do you not think I don't know about air signs? Come on, let's just call a duck a duck. Be prepared for somebody who may act a bit aloof, like they not really want you when they really do. They'll pull back a lot. They'll play these little head games and mind games to try to like. I'm gonna tell you what. No, this is. Let me be biased for a second. Jesus, number 2, we're in for some shit. Just saying, Lord. Just saying. That's what I kind of get. They'll definitely do. If they're not an air sign, I guarantee you, if you were to look up this person's birth date, time and day, location, I guarantee you in their moon or rising will pop up Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. This is a person's got a heavy air elements, all right? Possible water, but I get big air, all right? Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. All right. So with that being said, you all have a good one, and I will talk to you all later. Bye, y'all. Thank you so much. Bye, y'all.